There is only one thing better than running water, running hot water, but only when it stays where it's supposed to. I'm Mark, a senior forensic engineer at Nederveld. Today, we're going to be looking at water heaters, a common product to be considered by insurance adjusters. This is an appliance with an energy source, usually gas or electricity, used to heat water for use in a residence or commercial structure. On-demand water heaters do not have a tank, but the traditional water heater heats and stores water in a tank. Water heaters are commonly encountered by adjusters as one of the common appliances that leaks water and causes a big mess. Tankless water heaters have the added issue of continuous supply of hot water that exacerbates the condensation and humidity levels beyond what a standard water heater might produce when it does leak. When installing a water heater, the manufacturer's installation instructions must be followed as they are stated in commonly used codes. A tank water heater is to be installed inside a pan with a suitable drain and water damage resistant materials. The drain piping, clearances, and condition of the temperature and pressure relief valve and piping, location of a floor drain, and presence of a drain pan should all be documented on scene prior to the removal of any water heater. As with all matters involving products, documentation of part numbers, manufacturer, age, and date of installation should be recorded. The general condition of the water heater should all be documented with photographs prior to removal for collection into evidence. Additionally, any records of prior maintenance or work performed in proximity to the product should be documented. Installation-related issues are mostly related to improper connection of the water connections. For instance, a polymer pipe connected directly to the inlet and outlet, and another one is a lack of a dielectric connection at these portions. A complicated installation issue is the lack of a pan or T&P piping. This is essentially the deletion of a required safety element of the water heater installation. Manufacturing and material issues such as improper weld or insufficient bonding of the glass lining do occur. Lack of maintenance is a common defense of manufacturers. For example, most water tank style water heaters have a manufacturer requirement that they be drained and flushed annually and the anode, which is usually underneath a plug, inspected. Water softeners that inappropriately add salt to the water system can accelerate corrosion, especially true of tankless water heaters. At some point, normal use results in wear and tear that results in failure. On most modern water heaters, a safety interlock, temperature sensor, or other component will fail well before the tank itself. Replacement of those components is something that must be considered. Key visual indicators on a water heater include the presence of mineral salt deposits, corrosion, and leaks. For in this case, we have mineral salt deposits at the inlet. Age, installation date, maintenance records, and usage patterns are all issues to consider. The use of recirculation pumps or used for hydronic heating are also conditions that can greatly reduce life expectancy of a water heater. Water heaters, in many cases, have a leakage point that is concealed. As a result, our initial work will identify leakage if such occurred and a recommendation for additional work. Often, a joint destructive exam is needed to classify the failure mode. So remember, visual indicators plus the backstory give you the first step on water heater failures. But in many cases, a follow-up joint exam is beneficial. If the part arrives undocumented or after significant mishandling, it's possible that our conclusion could be indeterminate. So remember, proper documentation and collection of evidence is important. Feel free to check out our other videos in our collection to learn more.